In today's video, I want to show you guys this entry-level robot vacuum. Maybe you're new to robot vacuums or you're looking for something that's not going to break the bank. Check out if this Erabros robot vacuum is right for you. Up next. Hey everyone, my name is Jeff. On this channel I do tech reviews all the time, and today I am bringing you this robot vacuum, the RS1, made by a company called Erabros. And for full disclosure, they did send me this vacuum for my testing and review, and so this video is going to cover its features, show you some footage of it working, and then afterwards I'm going to tell you about my experience while using this vacuum. So you might be like myself, where you have several people in your household. We've got 2 kids as well as a dog, so between all the foot traffic, the activity, and our pet, I've got everything from pet hair to dropped cereal that constantly needs to be picked up in different areas of our house, and having a robot vacuum might help save me some time as far as getting that cleaned up. So we've got our user manuals. Let's pull out the robot itself. Also included in the box, we have a remote. We have several brushes. We have our charging dock, batteries for the remote. We have an extra filter, and we have a cleaning brush. So I'm going to charge this guy up and mess around with it a little bit, and I'll let you know more about it when I've got that done. So we have our power and our return home button on the top of this. To clean this thing, you just open it up, and it does have its different instructions here for prepping the robot, setting up the dock, turning on the robot, and then charging the robot. To change the dust tank, we can go ahead and just pull up on this. We can see our filter right here, and then I can go ahead and just open this up, giving me access to the filter. You can then pop this filter out. I want to show you guys the side. So on the side we have 3 infrared sensors, I would imagine, so that this thing doesn't bump into anything. And then if I push along the side of it, you'll see here that this front bumper is spring loaded, so that if it does bump into anything, that's going to trigger it to stop as well. So let's take a look at the bottom of this. First off, there is no brush in the center. This is brushless, supposed to help with not having hair tangled up in the brush. You'll notice these 2 sweeping arms right here, which are going to sweep all your dust, debris, and all that right here into this area. There's a little rubber seal that goes right here. We've got a wheel on the very front here to kind of guide it, and then 2 spring-loaded wheels on either sides. So to connect the robot with your smartphone, you can go to the App Store or the Play Store. Once there, you can search for the Smart Life app. Smart Life app is pretty popular, and several devices I have already use it, but if you don't have it yet, you can just go ahead and hit the install button. I have it, so I'm going to hit the open button. The robot actually just popped up right away to add it, but you can also go to the plus in the upper right and go to add device. You have to make sure your Bluetooth is turned on. You have to make sure the robot is powered on. And now I can see there it is, the Erabros RS1. I'm going to go ahead and tap on that. From this point, it's going to have it connect into my, I need to enter in my Wi-Fi information, hit next. It now says 1 device being added, and the robot has been added successfully. So I'm going to go ahead and hit done. When in the app, I can see everything, the status, which right now it's charging, its battery amount, it's currently at 92%, and then I've got different settings here, so start, and then I can go into the different modes that are available. So at the bottom of the app we have scheduling, and you can go ahead and tap on scheduling. From this point, there's a little add schedule button at the bottom, and you can go ahead and customize for any time you want, a time for the app to start as well as the app to have the robot stop. Under the more section at the bottom, you can also do things like find my robot. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on that. It says please locate your robot according to the beep, so we're going to hit confirm. And from this point, the robot's going to beep until I can find it. Underneath that, you also have a parts status, so we can go ahead and tap on that. I can see my filter life is still at 100% and my side brush life remains at 100%. You also have the option in the app to go ahead and tap on the pencil icon, and this is going to allow you to go into settings. You can set up things like voice control. I can even change the name of my robot, so go ahead and rename it. And we'll go back a little bit here, and now Bro is all set up. At any time in the app, if I want to go ahead and start it up, let's go ahead and start it. From this point it's in auto mode, but if I wanted to change it to edge, I can go ahead and do that, and it's going to go ahead and respond accordingly. One of my favorite features about the robot is you can drive the thing in the app by just going to manual mode. You've got your different arrows here. So by go ahead and turn it to the left, you will see here that I'm driving it in real time, just like a remote control car, so that if I just want to get certain areas specifically with using the app or using the remote, I've got that control, and it's actually quite satisfying here to be able to real-time control the robot to go exactly where I want it to go. You can use the different modes to do the spot cleaning. You can put it on auto, or you can have it go around the perimeter, so you can have it do whatever cleaning style you want. And then having that manual cleaning allows you to do spot control if you've got one area that you want to just remote control the robot. To me, that is a really handy feature to have. Now this thing has up to 140 runtime minutes when it's at full charge, and it's smart enough to know that when it's running out of battery to return home so it can charge itself up once again. So it's got the 3 different sensors on the front of it to help it not only with fall detection so it wouldn't fall down our stairs, and watching it at the edge of our stairs, it did a good job maneuvering. Now there was one spot in the corner of our stair area where it did get hung up a few times, and I would have to go over and just reset it. But the rest of the areas I was very impressed with how it would maneuver around our desk and chairs, things like that. One of the problem areas for it, unfortunately, is our bedroom dresser. It has a opening underneath it that's just high enough for the robot to get in, and then getting back out sometimes would cause problems. I think going forward in the future, I probably will put something to block that under area so the robot can't maneuver itself under our dresser, because it did have a hard time getting itself safely back out. So it is a robot. It's not perfect. And when you're running it, especially the first couple of times, any of those problem areas, you're probably going to need to make some adjustments to help the robot out. So things that I like about this vacuum, it seems to work very well on floors, and from my experience watching it in our carpeted areas as well, even though it doesn't have that carpeted brush that would normally be on the bottom of some of these vacuums, I still think it performed very well, picking up just a ton of dust and a ton of lint and things like that that was laying all over our house. I love the fact that it's super quiet, and I love all the different controls you get while using not only the remote but the app features on it as well. I do like the speed of this robot. Now, I've had at least one other robot vacuum, and I can tell you that this one seems to move a lot faster than that other one, which to me just seems like it cleans a little bit quicker. With the remote control of this vacuum, to me it's extremely convenient if you have a mess on the floor and you can set this thing down and use either the app or your remote to manually guide it so it can pick up that mess. Very convenient that you can set this up so that it goes right where you want it to spot clean. Now, because this is more of an entry-level robot vacuum, it doesn't have any features like a mapping feature, doesn't have a mop on it, things like that. I do wish that those would be some features that could be included on this, but again, for the price point where this is at, I can understand why you just don't have those options. So let me know your thoughts on this robot vacuum. Would you use this, and where would you use this around your house? Let me know down in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, take a second, smash that like button, and that greatly helps out this video. I do weekly video reviews as well as do-it-yourself projects on this channel. You can hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and you'll get notified every time I release my next weekly video. My name is Jeff, and I do appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to make every day awesome, and I will see you guys in the next video.